I just am reading some stuff in a notebook of mine, and it just absolutely makes me so happy to read this stuff. Because I tell you what, guys, I've been having such a fucking shitty past week, man. I've just been vibrating in a negative ass state, negative fucking vibration. Everything that has been happening, I've just been like, man, fuck that. Like, literally everything that's been going on, and I'm not gonna get into the details of it, but literally everything, I'm like, wow, like, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And you ever notice that when you become in a state of reaction, because let's say something shitty happened. Now you're reacting, now you're like, what the heck? You go into those negative emotions, and it's now just a downward freaking spiral. It happens every time. And it gets me time and again. Why do you have to get me like that so bad? I fought for that shit so hard. I fought for that shit harder than I fell for that fucking girl that I did. And I gotta say, man, it is just, it's insidious. And the reason that I am feeling so much better is because I have this concept that I've talked about before, which is that life is always, you're always gonna get the rug pulled out from underneath you. In the situations that you would least expect for something to go wrong, something will go wrong. And it's kind of not necessarily negative thinking, but it's just from life experience. What can go wrong will tend to go wrong, right? So people are always putting out fires. Entrepreneurs, they always talk about, like, you know, my job isn't so much to be an entrepreneur as a firefighter, because there's so many damn fires that I'm putting out all the time. And where I'm going with this is that I had already put so many things. I'd basically, if you want to go with the rug analogy or the fire analogy, it's like I left tons of freaking water and I put it down on paper, or I stacked tons of rugs and it's down in my notebook. And the reason that makes me feel so relieved and so good is because I knew that my future self was going to be going through some fucking shit, just like I am right now. And I also knew that I was going to have this notebook here, and that I would be able to look back in this, look through it, and say, wow, and start coming to some better conclusions, better emotions in regard to what's been going on. So I want to actually share some of these things with you guys. This stuff is super freaking personal, but hey, you know what? I think that a lot of the time they say the more personal it is, the more universal it is. The more personal that it feels, the more universal, because we all have these things going on. So yeah, this is all good stuff. This is the month of August. I had a good month, it looks like. I just was definitely very verbose with my writing, and I wrote a lot of stuff down that was well worth my writing down. I had some different things I was writing as far as, yeah, like video topics and stuff. So I'm getting back on this video stuff. Okay, what can I do more or less of? I think I might have gotten these from Tony Robbins. I'm not 100% sure. So what can I do more or less of to attract my perfect partner? And then I wrote some things. I wrote deep belly breathing. I wrote journaling, my words to create my reality, recording, finishing songs, posting them. Now, on the one hand, you wouldn't naturally think, okay, this is just directly gonna, but I know the vibe I was in when I was thinking this. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be that much closer to attracting my partner the better that I'm feeling. And the better I'm gonna be feeling is gonna be when I'm doing all the stuff that makes me happy and that makes me feel good. So of course, all these things, how can I move more quickly toward my career? Making sure I'm working on music at least 2 hours a day, the little things like a YouTube banner, sending mixes to my engineer, cover songs, getting the glide cam, still need to get that up, setting up more shoots. Who could help me reach my goals faster? I wrote coaches, mentors, singers, songwriters, cinematographers, producers. What if everything that I want comes to me exactly as I've imagined it? I said that would be absolutely amazing. And I said I intentionally visualize these things, videos, my dream life, my goal life, and for this to happen, I would have to increase my energy level. Interesting little note that maybe, you know, this was a cool, obviously, month time. I was coming up with some good ideas, but maybe I wasn't in the most energetic vibration. Said, what if everything I think is negative is actually pushing me towards my desires? I wrote, that would be one hell of a mind fuck. And then I said, this is so possible. It's all been leading me towards my success. I wrote as a note, I am so tired of being a slave to my desires. Wow. I want to wake up and be a conscious creator of my reality. State pump myself. Be gentle on myself. Do bioenergetics in the mirror. Stop hating on my roommate. He hasn't done anything. It is your responsibility to take charge and do what is best for you. Super specific stuff. I mean, I'm so glad that I wrote this stuff down. After doing alpha meditation, okay, that's good for this. And then I had something that I got. I wrote a to-do list and a to-feel list. And some of the things I wrote was 100 YouTube subscribers. Pooped the fuck out on that one. I think I was on 55 when I made this, and now I'm on 57. Wow. Complete lack of follow through with that. It's very, and the thing is like, I realized that there was so much lack of follow through with that, but like, I'm going to take note of that and just say, wow, you know what? I'm really lacking with my follow through right now. But I'm not going to go this step further, which is beating myself up about it, because the beating yourself up about it is what I know for a fact is going to make me be it's not that I wouldn't want to, but I will literally be incapable of taking more action by doing YouTube, because my energy will be sapped on all these various different things. And in addition to the normal things that I'm doing, my energy would be completely sapped because I'm beating myself up so hard about not following through with the YouTube thing. So no, I'm not gonna do that this time. Publishing my music video. For sure, I published the teaser of that, and I'm about to publish the actual song, so there has been some progress as far as that goes. It could have been more. And then I said my to feel list, which is I'm feeling clear-headed, grateful, and passionate. And that was written next to the YouTube subscribers. And then for the publishing my video, I said victorious, fulfilled, powerful, energized, and thankful. Wow. Anyways, guys, getting a little bit personal with you guys. I hope you guys don't mind. This has been a fruitful evening for me. I was talking to a couple friends earlier, and basically my dad had a really heavy conversation with my dad about different things. And after it, I realized, why do I play out this pattern where I'm the one that brought up my frustrations and all these things I'm dealing with to him. And I've seen this pattern many times where he really doesn't have much to say to cheer me up. It's not his fault. It's like I'm coming at him from such a low vibration when I come at him, and when I'm about to get like a vent session, which I don't do all the time, but like every once in a while when I do, it is like so heavy that it's like, I can't expect him to come out with some fucking fireworks after I come at him with this complete Eeyore mentality. So it's like, I'm just really glad that I was able to find this stuff written down. I just had the intuition to kind of guide me to it. And also I listened to a little bit of Transurfing and the chapter on the wave of fortune, and that's a great chapter. I highly recommend just checking that out, because you need to kind of reinitiate yourself. You'll forget these things. You'll write these things down, and they will completely, the monkey mind, a month later, 2 months later, it'll be completely out the window unless you keep going back to the same stuff. Anyways, that's why I got this channel. That's why I hope that everything that I'm doing on here, I know it might not look the coolest. This probably isn't the coolest channel that you follow, but hopefully the information on here and the rawness of what I'm sharing with you guys has some benefit to somebody out there. Like, even if it's a couple people that this helps, I'm glad that I'm able to do that. And I really, really, really want you guys to feel good and feel happy, and really just be able to accomplish your dreams, and feel that this is over here. If you want to write on my channel or whatever, even if you don't, just feel safe to express yourself and how you really feel, and really leave a comment. If you've been going through some shit lately, you know, I will respond. I've been responding. I've been trying to do my best. I respond to all my comments, but anyways, like, I'm even down, like, if anybody wants to hit me up, slide in my messages and we can actually talk. Like, we can actually hop on the phone. I really feel passionate, and I feel that one of the reasons that I'm here is to not only motivate myself, but to try to be a positive force in people's lives. And I really want to do this, and I really am grateful for this medium of YouTube to allow me to do this. And like I said, I'm here, my ear's always open and my door's always open, and much of the things that I want to do with the music and everything that I want to do is all geared, the main principle that I have is that I want to be somebody who shows through example that we can live the lives of our deliberate creation, and that we don't have to be scared, and that we can go. And so the more success that I have, the more credible I feel as to be this person. So I guess I don't really know why I'm explaining this to you guys, but I felt like I should, and I'm glad that I did. And I'm leaving you guys with this, and I hope that you guys really have a good day and enter into a state where you feel good and grateful, because that is what I want for you guys, as it is what I want for myself. Thank you guys.